Mad Black Man here. All right. I'm sure everybody has heard now the story of Rachel Dolezal or whatever her name is. Uh, this white woman um, who has been pretending to be a black woman for years and has risen through the ranks and become the president of a chapter of the NAACP in Spokane. And it's hilarious to me. She finally got outed by her own parents. Her parents came out and told on her that she's a white woman and she's been fronting for all these years. But what this does is it doesn't expose her. It does not expose her, in my opinion. What it does is it exposes black people. Okay, it exposes black people and our self-hatred. It's time to let that shit out. Okay, it's time to have an honest conversation about black self-hatred. All right, black people like to play these little games and play the little white guilt thing and shit. But you ain't gonna be able to do that with a black person like myself. You understand? I know what's going on. See, I'm a dark skinned black man. My children are dark skinned. My wife is dark skinned. I understand what goes on in the black community, but it's time we talk about it and stop hiding it. Okay? It's time we talk about it. What this woman was able to do was expose black self-hatred. The fact that black people would anoint a white woman with curly hair, they get them little kits and wigs and shit on their head. She done went and got her hair curly and got a tan, and you would anoint this woman as the president of the fucking NAACP over dark skinned people who black. It just speaks to your own self-hatred. Anything close to white must be right. That's how we look at it. And I'm not talking about all of us. I'm talking about as a collective in the black community. It tends to, it's like the lighter the better. Oh, light skin. Well, some rapper said this shit. Light skin just look better on women. you know. I'm not no self-hating nigga. I'm just saying, light-skinned women just look better than dark-skinned women. Well, if you're a black man and that's how you feel, and that's not who you were originally. Originally, your own DNA shouldn't allow you to even think something like that. However, because you have been affected, by white supremacy and self-hatred, which is self-hatred is a branch from the tree of white supremacy. You understand? Because you have been affected by that, you hate yourself. You think you cool. You think you a gangster. You think you a thug. You think you keeping it real and all that shit. Some of y'all even think y'all pro-black. But as soon as you start talking to these Negroes especially about women, that's when the truth come out. See, they'll talk all that pro-black shit. Oh yeah, the brothers this and oh man, racism this and that. As soon as you start talking about women, all that shit changed. Or me, you know what I'm saying? I like them red bones, you know what I'm saying? Me, I like lighter women, you know what I'm saying? Oh, okay. Okay, well, the white man, he like lighter people. That's why he ain't giving your ass a job. So you can like the lighter women, but the white man like lighter people. How about that? Tit for tat, baby. Tit for tat. Don't get mad at the white man for doing what you do. You understand? Don't get mad at him. Oh, I fuck her, man. You know what I'm saying? But I wouldn't get with her, dog. She black in the motherfucker. Oh, she pretty to be black, though. I ain't gonna lie. She a black ass bitch, though. But you know what I'm saying? Fucking niggas. So, through my own experiences in life, I've seen extreme self-hatred from black people. I've seen black kids, get ridiculed in school for being dark-skinned. Okay, whole class picking on you got a white teacher up there listening to a room full of black kids picking on one kid about being black, how black they is, and oh, she's so black. Oh man, you like charcoal, or you hee, and what do you think that teaches a child? That teaches a child there's something wrong with me, something wrong with my skin complexion, and black is bad. That's what it teaches the child. It ain't just what white supremacy has. See, white supremacy was the cause. However, our own continued self-hatred is ruining our nation. It affects everything. It affects black on black violence. It affects our families, everything. Our continued self-hatred And we have to take responsibility for this. We can't keep blaming somebody else. This shit is on us. And you know I'm telling the truth. Some of you are guilty of doing this shit yourself. Some of you have been victims of it. Even I said this before, okay? I said this before. I remember when my child was born, my daughter. I remember relatives and family members from both sides coming to the hospital to pay their respects and look at the baby. And I remember one thing that was common among all of the family members was, after they say who the baby looked more like, oh, she looked like you, oh, she looked like her mama. After that, one thing they always did was, you see black people checking the ears and checking the knuckles, and oh yeah, she gonna be chocolate, she gonna be dark, yeah, okay, why do that matter? Why is that the first fucking thing niggas care about? What complexion you're gonna be? You self-hating pieces of shit. And you got the nerve to whine about white people not liking you or being racist against you when you hate your fucking self. You got niggas even creating doctrines to make themselves feel like that, as far away from Africa as you want to be, But that's your business. Fine, I don't want to get into religion. That's your business. You can do whatever the fuck you want to do with that. Okay? But it's a cause, it's a root behind it. Okay? And until we deal with our own self-hatred, we're going to be fucked. Okay, as a people. We're going to be fucked as a people. This woman, Rachel Dolezal or whatever, has exposed black people, is what she did. For their own self-hatred. I remember, some of you might remember too, I did this survey where I went around through the projects and I recorded the video, and I had, this was years ago, and I had a picture of a white man dressed up as a woman, right? He had put all this makeup on and had fake titties and all that shit. I had a picture of this white man dressed up as a woman. He had a wig on and all that, and I had a picture of a African supermodel side by side. And I went through the projects asking brothers with a camera. I said, hey, which one's more attractive to you? Okay, 98% of all of them said that the white woman was more attractive. Oh, I'm just being real. It ain't about, like, I know what you doing, man, because I know you one of them black power dudes. I know you probably trying to say it's self-hatred, but it ain't self-hatred, man. It's just about your own taste and what you like in a woman, you know what I'm saying? Me, I think she's more attractive than the black girl, because the black girl, her hair ain't really that long. And then after they do all that little spiel, I tell them, I said, that's interesting that you say that, because this is actually a white man who just put makeup on. And then they're like, oh, man, oh, well, no. And people got mad at me for doing that survey because they said that I wasn't being fair. But I'm going to show you something. This is why it's fair. Because it showed that even a white man dressing up as a woman is more attractive than a black supermodel to black men. Something is fucking wrong. Something's wrong. This is why I don't listen to these dumbass niggas who run around talking all this black power shit, but then when you look in their own household, you don't see no black ass woman. No. You don't see no black women up in there. Most of these dudes got women from all other kind of nationalities, and that's their business. I'm not knocking them for that, okay? But you lose your right to be running around calling people Uncle Toms and all that kind of stupid shit when in your own family, okay, when it's time, the black family being the most important thing, your future, your legacy, you don't choose to be black. You don't choose to have your children being black. See, that this is all a form of self-hatred, in my opinion. You understand? It's all a form of self-hatred. And Rachel Dolezal, she did a great deed in exposing the self-hatred among black people. Okay? Anything close to white must be right. And you got exposed today. You got exposed. That's what happened, I know y'all going, whatever. I don't give a fuck what you say, honestly, because you motherfuckers don't want to hear the truth anyway. It is what it is. I'm not crazy. The NAACP, listen here. This woman was the president of the chapter of the NAACP in her town. Money came across her desk. All them donations y'all be sending in. Private information. This woman was privy to all of that. She could be working for a fucking neo-Nazi group for all the fuck we know. Talk about infiltration. God damn, we ain't shit. Our organizations ain't shit. I'm talking about no security whatsoever. Whatsoever. No background checks, nothing. It's harder to get into a fucking gang than it is some of these black organizations. I promise you that. It's black organizations that I won't name that have white people in the fucking organizations. And I see it. I've seen it up and close and personal. I go to these lectures and shit. I used to go to them lectures and I see white people working security, you know. And then a brother tried to tell me that no, that's a black man. No, he black, brother, because we come in all colors and all shades. No. I said, man, look, the dude got red hair and freckles, okay, and a straight nose, and you're telling me this is a black man. Well, we come in all colors, brother. See, listen, man, a black woman can make a white baby. And I mean, shut the fuck up, man. Talk to me like some elementary ass kid, like I just got conscious yesterday. Get that fucking con game out of here. Niggas is hustlers, man. And I'm glad this woman, Rachel Dolezal, exposed black self-hatred. That's what happened. And that's what the fuck you get for laughing at all them fucking stupid ass comedians who constantly get up there downgrading dark-skinned black people. For being in school, allowing little children and little girls and shit to get picked on, okay? You do that. You allow that to happen. Your family members, all of you. Fuck out of here. What is a little girl supposed to do? Okay? If you don't think a child knows the difference when one child got nappy hair, shorter hair, and the other child, her little sister, who might be biracial or just got some different genetics, she might have longer, curlier hair. And all the family ever do is talk about the long, curly hair. Oh, little Vanessa she got some good hair. Little Vanessa, see, yeah, I think she take from cause my grandmama on my daddy's side was Cherokee Indian, and I think that's why she got this hair, And this other little girl with the nappy hair, the short hair, sitting here listening to all this and listening to the praise her cousin or her sister get. And what do you think is going through her mind? She's going to want to look like that. So she grows up to get a weave and get a perms and all that. And then niggas come on YouTube and call her sellouts and all this type of shit. But you told her to sell out at an early age. Who's telling her she's beautiful? How many times have I seen one of you dudes walking down the street with a dark-skinned sister with short hair? How many times do you see it? You rarely see it. You might see white dudes doing it. Alright? So cut the bullshit, man. I don't buy none of that shit, man. Niggas got self-hatred issues. Even with me using the word nigga. Okay? See? I'm talking all this shit and I'm still using the word nigga. So there again, exposed. We got issues that we need to fucking fix. Including myself. Sayonara.